Hello and welcome. It's new Historic Brawl Day. It's new cards. It's new Historic Brawl. Let's keep this hand. Let's play. This is Historic Brawl. I'm Elsewhere. When I play Historic Brawl, I like to just jump right into it. I like to just jump right into it in these videos. That way you just get like a free game of Commander immediately before deck tech. We are playing Olivia. New cards. We are playing Olivia, the Crimson Bride. She is going to be 3/4 Flying Haste. Whenever Olivia, the Crimson Bride, deals damage or attacks, return target creature. Alright, so... they've already played their commander. I think we want to play our Mana Rock. We're just going to ramp. We're going to ramp. We'll play this on black. Play this on black so that we can do Hero's Downfall and things. Flying Haste. Whenever Olivia attacks, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield, tapped and attacking. It gains when you don't control legendary vampire. Exile this creature. They are also playing Mana Ramp. What's this card? I don't even know what this card does. It's like enters the battlefield with soul counter on it. +1/+1. Whenever equipped creature dies. Oh. So they can put it on the tokens they're making. Interesting. Interesting stuff. But yes, hello, my name's Elsewhere. What do we want to do here? What do we want to do now? I think we're going to play this. In on black. When does this thing trigger? At the beginning of your instep? So yeah, we'll just end the turn and then we'll shoot their commander out of the sky. Undead Augur. So we're gonna go ahead and shoot their commander now. So they don't get that draw card trigger, right? Right. Maybe we wanted to shoot this thing. That would have stopped them from drawing cards. Yep, we'll go ahead and take out that. And I guess we have to take out this thing next turn. So yeah, maybe we should have taken out this thing this turn. Would have prevented them from drawing a card. That thing buffs him up a little bit, but I think they're going a little slow. Their commander is Jadar. Jadar, the Ghoul Caller of Nephilia. 1/1 at the beginning of your instep. If you control no creatures with Decayed, make a 2/2 black zombie with Decayed. So they're going to be making Decayed creatures, they're going to be attacking with them, they're going to be sacrificing them, drawing cards, putting this thing on the Decayed creature when it attacks. So lots of interesting things happening over there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is our 5th land, which means that we can play 2 creatures. Now the great thing about playing 2 creatures on this turn is that now we're going to have some creatures to block. That's great because we would like, particularly I guess we'll block with Rose Strider and then we'll get to bring it back with Olivia. Now bringing it back with Olivia does mean it gets exiled and stuff, but that's fine. What do you do? We don't have any reactions, so there's no reason to come into play. Archghoul of Thraben. 3/2. An Archghoul of Thraben or another zombie controls dies. Look at the top of your library. Summon a card, you may reveal it and put it into your hand. If you don't put that card in your hand, you may put it into your library. Oh, okay. That sounds fine. Yeah, we are absolutely... I guess we're going to double block, right? We'll double block, try to get this thing off the board. That makes sense to me. And creatures in our graveyard are totally fine, because we have Olivia, the Crimson Bride. How do you sing Corpse Bride? What's Corpse Bride's song? And that is the story of our Crimson Bride. Hello, I'm Elsewhere. I sing little songs sometime badly. Sorry, that's just gonna happen. That's just gonna happen. We, kind of looked it over. How do I talk for an hour without singing? And it just isn't gonna happen. They're on, Zombie Tribal. They're on, Zombie Tribal. Interesting. I wasn't expecting Zombie Tribal. Alright. It's just gonna be Olivia. That's what we're here for. We are here to cast Olivia, the Crimson Bride. We are going to attack with Olivia. We are going to bring back Woe Strider. Get another goat. They can block, which is fine. Now, when they block... So Woe Strider just goes back to our graveyard on that block. So we can just keep bringing back Woe Strider now, which is awesome, which is great. There's no way Olivia survives this. Oh my goodness, is Olivia going to survive this turn? It looks like Olivia is surviving. What does this do whenever we control dies? So yeah, that's fine. No blocks. We'll take the 3. We are happy to have, and I guess they played Jadar, so that's going to make, and they're going to be able to tap 3 to draw a card. We really wanted to draw a land there, and we didn't. So we're going to play Stitcher Supplier. We're going to hope to put something really cool into our graveyard. Something cool. Something cool. We didn't put something cool into the graveyard. Well. think we're going to just go to combat, and we'll attack with Olivia. Olivia will again bring back Woe Strider, since unfortunately we didn't get anything cooler to bring back. But, I mean, bringing back Woe Strider is pretty cool. Actually, I wonder if we want to sack Stitcher Supplier, if we think they're going to keep attacking us, and we'll get to sack it ourselves through that. I guess we're going to assume that they're just going to keep attacking. Yep, we hit them for 3. Guess I'm going to play Archfiend's Vessel. We just keep getting blockers down. I guess I'll pass the turn. I'm probably going to E2 Extinction this Jadar. Hello, I guess, I kind of jump into it quickly when I play these games. But, oh, interesting. They're sacking the Decayed Zombie. This is only on their end step, right? So, yep, they get to draw 2 cards. But this is Historic Brawl. If you're looking for Magic Arena content that's more Commander-like, this is the place to be. We play big, silly, fun Historic Brawl and Historic Best of 3 decks. We've got a really silly Historic Best of 3 deck coming up at some point in the next couple of days. Crimson Vow just dropped. Crimson Vow. Oh, Dark Ritual. Uh-oh. That's going to be... Is this going to be a Liliana Dreadhorde General? Or this could be a Massacre Worm. Massacre Worm would be very bad for us. Oh, just a kill spell. That is a bummer. I'm not going to lie. Yep. Take the action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because we're at 6. So now we're 2 away from Olivia triggers again. We definitely wanted more Olivia triggers than we got. Ooh, Phyrexian Arena. They're going to be drawing some extra cards. That's fine. They'll go to combat. We'll see what they do in combat. That's just attacking with, okay, more than that. Guess we're going to double block this 2-3. Then we'll go ahead and start throwing goats instead of in front of the 4-4. We've got a lot of goats, so should be fine. I guess we're going to go ahead and E2 Extinction this... Did we just hit 3 lands? Oh my goodness, 3 lands. That's terrible news. We'll go ahead and E2 Extinction Jadar. Makes Jadar cost 6. Ooh. That we're going to put into the graveyard. So now we have a big cool thing to reanimate with Olivia, should we ever get there. We need 2 more land to start doing Olivia things. That doesn't help us get lands, does it? None of these cards help us get lands. I guess we're going to bring back Woe Strider. Exile cards that can't come back from our graveyard. And we'll get another goat. And now we can start scrying with the goat to make sure we hit our land drops. That's kind of my game plan now. Because they're drawing extra cards. Our Olivia triggers weren't the biggest because we didn't have a Shieldred in our battlefield in our graveyard before. But now we do. Now we do have a Shieldred. Oh, nope, they've packed it up. We're going to keep getting to bring this guy back. We can block. That's interesting to me. I mean, it was going to take 16 turns before they drew something. I mean, surely they had a handful of removal or other things. But yes, hello, my name's Elsewhere. I like to jump right into it and play one game, but we played a game. Now let's take a look at the deck. Let's go ahead and see a little bit more about the deck, and then we're going to play a whole bunch more Magic. Yep, get our daily deck. That's like book. That's how she says book in Hocus Pocus. I'm a Disney nerd. Alright, so here is Olivia, the Crimson Bride. The deck, we're going to have, obviously, Olivia. We saw her in action there. We brought back Woe Strider a couple times, making some goats, so we were always going to have a goat blocker. Maybe they were really kind of gaming on having one giant creature with the with that sword or that scythe they were equipping, and we really threw them off their game plan because we were just always going to have a goat to block with. Look at that art. Oh, Olivia, Crimson Bride. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. But this is going to be a really fun style of deck. It's going to be a reanimation style of deck. We want to get creature cards into our graveyard. Particularly, we want to get big, cool, scary creatures into our graveyard. And then when we attack with Olivia, we get to reanimate them. So, we've got, on that front, we've got Ulamog, the biggest and the scariest on Arena. We've got Terror. We've got some dragons, Glorybringer. We've got that one. We got Drana. We got another legendary vampire. Cool thing about these legendary vampires is Olivia's other effect where you return something, and if you don't control a legendary vampire, it exiles. So even if they get rid of Olivia, and we have a couple of creatures that have been brought back with Olivia, as long as we have another legendary vampire like Drana in play, they stick around. Some other types of reanimation, because we're going to hopefully be milling cards in our graveyard with Stitcher Supplier. We've got Cathartic Reunion, Tormenting Voice, Seasoned Pyromancer, Unexpected Windfall. We've got lots of cards that are going to put cards into our graveyard, so hopefully we're going to hit some big cool creatures to reanimate. So we want some other reanimation spells. Burning Tree Demon, Burning Rune Demon. Get to put a card into our hand and a card into our graveyard. Awesome. That's great. The Lily twins, Massacre Worm, Shieldred, Morang can take an extra combat step if you do it correctly after your first combat steps. You need to do it all during your second main phase. Zagreus, the Thief of Heartbeats, another legendary vampire, and obviously Shieldred, Platinum Angel, one of my favorite cards. And then kind of rounding it out, we got some removal. We got a Rowan War. That's a cool card. Steal their commander, steal cool things. We've got a Valky, if we can ever get up there. If we have to play it early as a blocker, that's fine. We also got a couple of early things that make treasures. Magda, Kalane. The treasures can help us recast Olivia. And, of course, the normal Mana Rock suite. You really want to make sure we're casting Olivia and stuff, but hey, let's go. All right. Historic Brawl, notably, I already mentioned, it is the commander of Magic Arena. If you're looking for commander-like content on Magic Arena, this is where to be, Historic Brawl. Historic Brawl is 100-card singleton. All the cards in your deck have to be the colors of your commander identity, just like regular commander. Starting life totals are 25 instead of 40, so aggro decks are going to be better, planeswalkers are going to be better. Only 1v1 instead of pods of 4. So again, with that, going to make a lot of other things, going to make a lot of earlier things, a lot of aggro things better, and 1v1 means planeswalkers are just going to be way better. There's also no commander damage, since you have planeswalkers as commanders. That's another thing that's different. You can do planeswalkers as commanders. We're going to keep this. We get to turn 2 Cathartic Reunion. We get to turn 3 Rakdos Charm. So we will keep this. And I would like to play Blood Crypt. Enters tapped. So we'll play that one, and we're going to go ahead and Cathartic. We're going to draw some cards. I'm going to discard 2 cards. I'm going to discard Morag and Rankle. We're going to discard 2 creatures. We get 2 creatures to reanimate. Okay, interesting. So now next turn we'll probably play Rakdos Locket plus Archfiend. Right. They are on Athreos. Back to us. So yeah, this isn't going to play tapped or anything, so Locket and Archfiend. Cool thing with Archfiend is that we could just go ahead and slap Kaya's Ghost form on it, so that when it dies, we get a 5/5. Panharmonicon, they're going to be getting double triggers. That is not where we wanted to be. We didn't want to see them getting double triggers. Interesting. We want to... I guess we're going to Tormenting Voice. We're going to keep discarding our big creatures. And we're going to keep drawing cards. Okay. I kind of want to put the Ghost form. Yeah, we're going to wait. We're going to wait to turn on Ghost form. Next turn, we get to play Olivia, and we're going to put Ghost form on Olivia. And see how that works. But now, if an artifact or a creature enters the battlefield and causes a triggered ability to trigger, it triggers an additional time. So, what does that do? Target opponent discards a card for each shrine you control. Deal. So, land. Olivia. About to get blown out. I don't think this Olivia is going to get our Kaya's Ghost form put on it. Feels like removal spell. Brutal. Take the action. That was brutal. That was very unfortunate. We have to discard a card. We'll discard... No, I actually want to hang on to the Bajuka Bog, don't I? No, I guess I don't. We have to discard the Bajuka Bog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As long as we draw untapped land, we get to do that again. So, your triggered abilities. Not Devotion unless Devotion is 7. Well, we're going to find out. Here it comes. At the beginning of combat on your instep, put a coin counter on another creature. Whenever a creature with a coin counter on it dies or is put into an exile, bring that card to the battlefield under your control. That's interesting. We didn't draw a land, so we can't Olivia this turn. We're going to attack. We are going to... We're going to destroy Panharmonicon. We're going to destroy Panharmonicon before things get too crazy. That'll be our turn. We have to discard a card. That is unfortunate. I don't really want to discard Pyromancer, because next turn, if we have no cards in hand, we can play Pyromancer to discard everything. But I also really want to keep Soul Shatter. Yeah, we're going to discard Pyromancer. We'll discard Pyromancer, and we'll get to Soul Shatter, other things. Would have been nice to draw 2 more cards. We're hellbent a little bit, right? We're hellbent because of Odin. But yeah, another cool thing that we're... Ooh, Plague Crafter. Yep, Plague Crafter going to make us discard Archfiend. Now, this is going to be interesting to see how these triggers stack. Do they get back this creature, or do we get back this creature? All right, they get back the creature. That is a bummer. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and make them sack it before that trigger so that it goes to our graveyard. I would like to be able to reanimate that, please. They're looking it over. Oh, they do have a thing they can do. Wow, Village Rites. Yep, Village Rites, very powerful there. All right, we need a land. We drew a land. Which means we get to Olivia. And they do have black mana up again. Please let us attack. Oh, we don't get to attack again. Oh, no. Oh, that's so brutal. I mean, yeah, we'll take the action. We'll keep Olivia. Now Olivia costs 10. We're 2 away from doing fun Olivia things. Our graveyard is massive. Our graveyard is just full of crazy things. Oh! Oh, brutal. Our graveyard is not full of crazy things. Oh, wow. Well, we're going to activate this. Maybe we should have done before in case we draw a land so we don't have to discard it to clue. Oh. Yikes. I guess we get to do this to draw 2 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Well, we got to pass the turn now. We can do this whenever, right? Oh, but then we're out a creature. Yeah, things didn't go great for us there. That is a little brutal. But they do need to continue to draw removal spells. They have to have removal spell after removal spell. That's another discard planeswalker, right? And it can give -X, where X is the number of cards in your graveyard. So that does kill Olivia. That is unfortunate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're at 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Man, so we are at a crossroads here of if I draw untapped land, I get to Olivia. But I'd really like to draw more cards, right? Are we going to risk it? No, we're just going to draw more cards. If we drew, let's see, is this next land untapped land? All right, it wouldn't have been. It wouldn't have been untapped land. So that's good news. So we can play this and then still have, yeah, I think we can play everything. Play this, we can put a card into our graveyard and a card into our hand, take the action. We're finding 2 creatures, right? Or maybe we're finding 2... We've already got so many creatures in our graveyard. Maybe we're just finding 2 removal spells. That sounds right to me. We'll find 2 removal spells. That way we definitely get to destroy this... Do we have another removal spell? Yeah. Is this correct? I don't know. But we already have so many creatures in our graveyard. We already have so many Olivia triggers. You know, I guess we should have just found 2 basic lands, right? We should have just found 2 lands to guarantee being able to do the thing. But yeah, they're giving us a land. So we're going to keep these spells in our hand. That way we can discard... I guess they're going to make us discard both of them, aren't we? We have to discard Stitcher Supplier, and then we'll discard Blood Chief's Thirst to... Yeah, I guess that wasn't super strong, was it? Because, yeah, now we have to just discard Blood Chief's Thirst. So, yeah, we should have just played out our hand. We should have just played out our hand. They're discarding Authority of the Consuls. They put a counter on that. Ooh, but we get to attack, right? Right? We get to attack. All right, so that went well. I'm gonna go ahead, not Arcane Signet. I'm gonna go ahead and draw a card off of Mind Stone. All right, just replaced it with a land. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're at 9 land again. Oh, we have to discard the spell. Nothing we can do about that. Nothing we can do about that. But yeah, one of the exciting things... Ooh, and they drew Castle Lochthwain. That is very good. They're going to start drawing extra cards. Oh, we're not drawing land. What does this thing do? Player discards a card. That's interesting. Well, yeah, we're going to start attacking. And we're going to keep playing out our creatures. Now, there is the fear here of playing out our creatures that they are going to get to keep putting these counters on them, and they're going to return to the battlefield under their control when they die, which is not going to be good. Like, if they get to take control of Burning Rune Demon, that's going to be great. And yeah, they're going to. Yeah, that's not good for us. They get to find 2 cards. They get to put 1 card into their graveyard and 1 card into their hand. Oh man, yeah, this is backfiring on us. This effect going into effect before our effects has not been great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if we draw land, we get to do the thing. What does doing the thing even do, though? I guess Rankle? Moron? Massacre Worm? Yeah, we are in... I think this went a little too poorly for us. Oh, no! So either way, they're potentially getting Shieldred. So we'll put Unburial Rites. Which one am I choosing? Oh, no, I don't want Unburial Rites into their hand. We'll put Shieldred into their hand. And then Unburial Rites in their graveyard, so they can't cast Shieldred this turn. But yeah, if they cast Shieldred, this game has ended. Their deck looks sweet. Yeah, no blocks. They'll put a counter on this. We could draw a removal spell, and if we could kill our creature, that would be super. Oh, they put it on their creature. We drew tapped land. Tapped land, not good enough. We're going to go ahead and attack. We either get the damage in, or they block and it dies, so it doesn't come back under their control. What could we possibly draw that gets us out of this? What could we draw that gets us out of this? Man, their deck has looked sweet. Athreos the Shroud Veiled. And yeah, they get us for a lot. We have to sack a thing that we don't have. They did attack with all their stuff. If that were in our graveyard... So, 6... Had we drawn basic land here, maybe. But we didn't. We didn't draw basic land. Well, we're going to play Olivia. Playing Olivia is what we're here to do. We are going to attack. We're going to get a trigger. We could bring back Rankle, make them sacrifice the thing, but they would just sacrifice Ravenous Chupacabra and then get it back. Bring back that and hit him for 4 in the air. If we bring back this, it just kills... Again, it kills... Man. Yeah, brutal. Brutal. Well, that's what we're going to do. We'll bring back Massacre Worm. It kills their Ravenous Chupacabra. Ravenous Chupacabra going to come back, kill Olivia. Oh, it comes back immediately, so it even comes back before damage. So, yeah. Unfortunate. We'll take the action, put that into our command zone. Massacre Worm dies because we don't control a thing. Yep. Wow. Yikes. They destroyed us. They destroyed us. I wonder if we could have sequenced our earlier turns a little bit better. A little bit different, and I wonder if that would have worked. But wow, yeah, we got bruised that game. But the cool thing about Historic Brawl is, like, as long as your opponent's doing fun stuff, it's like, that was cool. Like, we saw cool Magic. That was a cool game of Magic. They did cool stuff with Athreos, and now, you know, that's kind of the thing. If you lose in Historic Brawl, sometimes you come out of it just like with Commander, where you might lose a game in Commander, but you come out of it going, wow, I kind of want to build that Commander now. And that's got to be a success, right? That's Magic. That's having fun playing Magic. When you see another deck and you're just like, wow, that looks so cool. Now I want to play that. Hello, my name's Elsewhere. If you're new to the stream, hello. If you're a returning viewer, hello and welcome as well. I am here every day. Every day I post a new video playing fun, silly things. Well, we don't have any sort of discard spell. We've got a little bit of ramp. I guess we're going to keep this. And see how it goes. We're looking for some good draws, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. We got our ramp. We're definitely wanting to play thriving more first. Oh, they've got a Gilded Goose. They also have ramp. But yeah, my name is Elsewhere. I'm here every day. If you're enjoying the content, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm a little baby YouTuber. Now I'm a couple days over 2 weeks into my YouTube journey, so every little bit helps. Every little bit is... Ooh, well, we probably need to kill that when we can, because wow, that was some mana ramp. They are ramping. Alright, well, we got Arcane Signet. Our ramp is not as fast as their ramp. Oh, we can cycle this Baron more, which might be what we do. We might cycle that, look for something better. Next turn, we're probably having to, use our Hero's Downfall on Rishkar to stop their mana ramp. Although, now they've got Solemn in play, which is just more mana ramp. They're on Sultai Yarok, so Death Touch, Lifelink, and if a permanent enters the battlefield, it causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control, that ability triggers an additional time. So they're getting, that's like Panharmonicon. They've got Panharmonicon on a creature. Alright. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and Hero's Downfall Rishkar. That takes them away from 2 lands. They still have 4 mana. If they play land, they have 5, but, you know, that was slowing them down. So they do have ramp. Oh, my goodness. They have Tatyova. And now we have to kill Tatyova as well. Oh, this is Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Oh, I did not realize this was Hive of the Eye Tyrant as our other land. We should have played that much earlier. If we had played that earlier, we could be doing Baleful. We could be doing that for a whole bunch, but instead we have to Baleful Mastery. We're just going to go ahead and kill Tatyova. Tatyova, whenever they play a land, they draw a card and gain a life. So we need them to not do that. And we also kill it, and so it doesn't get to be able to be reanimated. That is pretty nice. But yeah, had we played our land correctly, we could have Finale of Eternity there, which would have board wiped it. And now we're kind of in trouble, right? We're going to play our mana rock, but then we can't do anything else. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're at 6. So we can start casting our other thing this turn. Oh my goodness, Karuga. Draw 2 cards. Draw 4 cards. Wow, wow. Karuga and Yarok. They're pretty good friends. That was pretty good. I don't even know what we could have drawn here. We can draw all that. We can kill that. Oh man. Well, we can 1, 2, 3, 4. We could do this to kill everything on their board except Yarok. I think we're just gonna do this and kill Karuga. Got Glorybringer. They probably won't kill Glorybringer, but if they do, that would be super. Exert. I guess we do have a Platinum Angel in hand, so we can try to Platinum Angel next turn if we draw untapped land. If we draw untapped land, we can play Platinum Angel, because we're going to be getting very close to dead here. Untapped land, Platinum Angel is definitely what we're looking for. If we don't get to untapped land, Platinum Angel... I just don't even know. Don't even know. They're kind of looking at it. I mean, they've got a handful of spells. They've got... I'm sure they can do just crazy things over there. Risen Reef. So, Risen Reef going to trigger twice. Going to trigger twice. Oh, my goodness. 2 lands into play. Rejuvenator. Going to trigger twice. Oh, my. I just don't even know. I just don't even know what we could possibly do at this point to stay in this. Like I said, I guess Platinum Angel has to not die. Platinum Angel, they need to never draw removal spell. We did draw untapped land. So we could Platinum Angel. We could Finale of Eternity for 4, 5. We kill... I guess that's what we're doing. I guess we're Finaleing of Eternity. Yeah, we'll do that this turn. 4, 5. Pay 5. Poke, poke, poke. Leave them with 2 creatures, a 2/1 and a 1/1. And obviously, they're going to do a lot of crazy things. They're going to put Yarok into their command zone. So they could just recast Yarok. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and still have 4 or 5 mana up. we took out the Risen Reef, so that was good. We took out some of the other things. Glorybringer, notably going to be able to attack and exert again this turn, so that is also powerful, but I don't think it's powerful enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, they've got 12 mana? 12 mana? Alright, Maelstrom Pulse. Maelstrom Pulse is good news for us, right? Because we get to bring it back with... Oh, they're going to exile our graveyard. Yep, exile our graveyard. Alright, so no Glorybringer for us. I mean, I guess I'd rather than play exile your graveyard effects now, before I play Platinum Angel, and hope Platinum Angel wins, because they only have one unknown card in hand, and if that's not a removal spell... Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're even getting close to casting another thing. If they have removal spell, we're dead, right? Yeah, if we have removal spell, we're dead. Play this as a lifelinker. I think we're just going to play Platinum Angel and hope they don't have removal spell. Go, Platinum Angel, go. You can do it. Platinum Angel, one of my favorite cards. I love Platinum Angel. I love these effects that say you can't lose the game and your opponents can't win the game. Those are my favorite things. Those are my favorite effects. They've got Momentary Warning. They can return a creature card from their graveyard to their hand. That's interesting. They could definitely return Karuga and draw more cards, try to draw an answer to this Platinum Angel. Yeah, the interesting thing with Platinum Angel is they're going to need to do something about it here. And even if we draw, which I guess is actually a good reason for us to potentially want to turn on Hive Mind and attack just to exile cards from their graveyard. This can happen at instant speed, though, so I guess whatever we target, they return. Yep, they're going to return Karuga. Yep, just like we wrote it up. They're going to play Karuga. Karuga draws a card for each mana value, so they drew 3 cards. It's a lot of cards, and they drew the removal spell. That's the game. They got us. They got us. Oh, 1 and 2. 1 and 2 with Olivia. And maybe we should have aggressively mulliganed there. Maybe our hand, we were like, well, we've got a little bit of ramp, but maybe the ramp just doesn't matter without a discard spell, without something to put some creatures into our graveyard. And you kind of hope that you're just going to play some early creatures, they're going to get blocked and get killed. But yeah, I guess we're really... Maybe we should be digging more aggressively for Tormenting Voice, Seasoned Pyromancer. I think we've got 5 or 6 effects in the... I mean, maybe 6 or 7. That's the confusing extra turns card, isn't it? Alright, so turn to Guardian. See, we're going to mulligan this. This is a free mulligan. We're going to... And yes, this has 3 of our, like, 7 discard spells, so we'll keep this one. We're going to play Temple. We're going to keep land on top. We're going to... What does this do? You may cast spells as though they had flash. They're casting spells as though they had flash. This is... Oh, this isn't what I thought it was. This is Teamer. 6/6. Whenever this creature mutates, exile cards from top of your library into exile on non-land permanent. Okay, they're doing things. We'll play this. I'm going to go ahead and draw some cards and discard some cards. Discard 2 cards. We'll discard... We're going to discard our 2 tap lands, because we should be drawing lands here. If we don't draw any lands, you know, my bad. Alright, well, we drew lands. Unfortunately, neither of them is a swamp. We really need a... And we didn't get there. We're going to play Seasoned Pyromancer. We're going to discard this 6-drop creature as one of them to get a 1/1 token. And I guess we're going to discard Mountain. Hope that we draw... Yep, there we go. Now we have... There we go. That was a good draw. Alright, yep, they've got... Oh, because they can play things at flash. Yikes. Okay, so yeah, they're never going to be playing things on their turn. That's interesting. So they're extra mana. They're mana ramping. They are ramping. What does this thing cost to mutate? 6. Oh, and they... Lotus Field? Is that what happened? Yeah. Oh, and then they get to untap Lotus Field with this? Oh, my goodness. So we actually have to kill this. Yeah, I thought we were going to do other things this turn, but no, we have to get this out of here so they don't get a bajillion mana every turn. Oh, do they have Counterspell up? Oh, they do! They have a Counterspell! Oh my goodness! Oh, wow! Well, this is going terribly for us, but it's going very well for them. I'm sure they're very happy with how this is falling out. As long as... Now we need to draw land. If we draw land, we can play Glorybringer, and hopefully that's enough to kill Kiora, so they only get 1 super crazy turn here. but maybe not. Maybe, so yeah, that's 7 mana. 1, 2, 3. Untap. 4. Oh, King Kong. King Kong is here. Gonna kill Seasoned Pyromancer. That's fine. King Kong doesn't have reach, so we're still in. As long as we draw untapped land, we're fine. And this thing's at 2. Oh, we didn't draw untapped land. That's brutal. That's very unfortunate. We can cast this to make some treasures. Feels like we're too far behind now, but I mean, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Or no, because this thing destroys treasures, right? This thing, whenever he attacks, destroy an artifact they control. So yeah, they would get to destroy our treasure. Man, that's brutal. That was unlucky. Can't even play if we had double. If we play this, we can't play. I guess we're gonna draw land. Yeah, I guess that's the hope, right? We'll play this. We'll discard 1 card. We'll discard Terror at the Peaks. Doesn't have haste, so that's the one we don't want. As long as we draw land. Wow. Wow. We drew tap lands. We just drew tap lands. So we'll go ahead and play this. Auto pay. They're going to destroy one of our treasures, but we can block and make a treasure. This thing doesn't have trample, does it? No attacks. So everything fell apart. They get a second turn where they get extra mana, and that's probably going to destroy us. But oh well. Oh well. That does happen. They still don't have red mana? Don't have red mana? This thing doesn't make red? Yeah, land you can... yeah, this thing makes red. That was interesting, though. They're just playing the Archaic. Archaic, not as bad as things could have been. They attack with King Kong. We're going to block. We get to make another treasure, so either way, we'll have treasure this turn. Yep. Yeah, there's no reason to do anything shenanigan-y there. Yep, we'll just block here. We should get to Olivia, right? Create a treasure token. So we should get to Olivia, and we should get to bring back... We have lots of big scary things in our graveyard. That's interesting. Right? I guess lots of big scary things might be pushing it, but we'll bring back Terror at the Peaks. I guess we're going to go ahead and play our land. Exile their graveyard. They don't have much in there, but we'll get rid of it. And then we're going to cast Olivia. See if there's some sort of counterspell or something that we should have been worried about. Nope. Alright, Olivia going to try to take out that. Oh, that's interesting. We could bring back one of those things, but we're just going to bring back Terror at the Peaks. I would like to have a Terror at the Peaks in play, please. Alright. Olivia doing the thing. We did kill the Planeswalker as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they are down to 6 mana. They are down to 6 mana. Ooh, Great Hinge is a great play. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're still at 6 mana. They're still at 6 mana. Oh my goodness. Oh, in Great Hinge, they're going to be playing lots of creatures. So they're probably looking at... Oh, well, they can do things at instant speed. We have to remember that. What do we want to do? I want to cast more flyers. I'm going to cast Goldspan Dragon. If Terror at the Peaks is still in play, we get to deal 4 damage to a thing. We'll deal 4 damage to this creature. Keep them low on creatures. They're going to morph. We're going to attack. Alright, Alright, so Goldspan will attack here, and Olivia will attack here. That'll take out Nissa. Terror is going to attack them. And then Olivia's going to trigger. We're going to bring back this guy. Oh, we should have selected a person to attack. With this guy in play, he gives things Death Touch or something, right? And then we'll shoot this. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a Planeswalker, yeah, so we lost some damage here. We're 3 damage short, but hey, our board is great. And we can still cast something? Oh, yeah, we're going to cast, for Phyrexian Arena. We will like to draw extra cards on our turn. Wow, yeah, look at this. Olivia, we're doing it. We're doing it. I wish we had, like, some sort of trigger to show us that these are Olivia. Oh, Ugin! Oh, no. Oh, it even makes the, it even makes Phyrexian Arena bad. Oh, Oh, wow. What terrible, terrible fortune. What a terrible, terrible thing to have happen. Oh, well, we get to kill Ugin. Yeah, like off the bat, we are, oh, well, we're not casting that because we have to kill Ugin. Can't let Ugin stay on the battlefield. We'll exile Kira so they don't get to untack Lotus Field. And then, yeah, we don't get to do anything else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, ooh, yep, that's fine. That's big and scary. And they get to draw a card, and they get to counter. They get to Abundance Harvest, so they're keeping going. We need to draw untapped land. Untapped land is what the team needs. That is not untapped land. And this thing has hexproof, right? Yep. So, Guardian Tower. Karinko. Into the turn. So we have a couple of things, and now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we do. We get to cast Olivia next turn. So they need to have an answer to Olivia. And they no longer can cast things at Flash. They got rid of their Flash thing. Wow! That's pretty good, right? Oh, that is exactly what we didn't want to have happen. It's a hexproof. It's hexproof. It's 8/7 flying hexproof, and they also get to cast Rhythm of the Wilds. Wow, yeah, 8/7, and it now draws cards, right? Oh, and that also, like, doesn't that trigger another, mutate a trigger? We found Gilded Goose. Now, Gilded Goose, we can take with our Akroan War. Alright, they are attacking. That's nice. Oh, and it gets to draw a card. Wow. Alright, well, we're playing Olivia, right? Land Olivia. We're all attacking. Oh, did that Ugin exiled the things? Oh no, Ugin exiled. Oh. So we're not getting great value off of this Olivia. I guess we're bringing back Shambling Ghast. When it dies, we'll make a token. We get some tokens going. So we're going a little wide. That's good news. I wonder why they blocked like that. Oh, Goose doesn't die. I thought Goose died to that. But now, next turn, we can play a Crowan War, play whatever we draw. Alright, so we're going to Crowan War whatever this thing is. Whatever this thing is, right? 7/7 Riot Haste Trample. Whenever one or more creatures you control with trample. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And this thing has trample too? Oh, look at the text on this thing. Look at the text on this card. Alright, their deck has been crazy. We have seen some crazy things today. Yeah, they're thinking about it. They're not sure. We now have a we can go wide. We can go wide. They're doing something? They tapped all their mana. They've got 6 mana. They're just going to gain some life with this clue. They're going to, alright, cast this thing. This can get whenever one or more control trample. Create an XX each token return where X the amount of damage those creatures dealt to that player. So yeah, we're going to see some tokens happening, right? If they attack, I guess. I don't know why they wouldn't. I would attack. Maybe not with the flyer. Oh my goodness, another morph creature. This is the most morphed thing I've ever seen. This is there a way to see, like, view mutations? Can we see all the mutations? I don't even know what that is. Oh, that looked like a Kairuga hit the battlefield? Oh my gosh! Kairuga can gain indestructible until end of turn. Does Kairuga have trample? No? Alright, well, I think we have to block Kairuga. Are we dead? We are. We are exactly dead. We should have blocked 1 more damage. If we had blocked 1 more damage, we would have gotten to attack in the air. I guess we should have blocked with those things. Wow! Wow! That was a cool game, though. That was a cool game. Man, if they hadn't Ugined and exiled all of our stuff, we would have gotten to do a lot more cool stuff. But they did, again, just, it's fun to see other people's Historic Brawl commanders doing the things that they're trying to do. We got to discard cards. We were off 1 land. Is this the game where I didn't realize Hive Mind was one of my lands? Had I played that earlier, maybe things would have been different. But they mutated 4 or 5 times with that, and they mutated and they just kept slamming giant creatures into play. Oh, they're playing Edgar. Edgar is one of, we talked about this a little bit, Crimson Vow, new cards, new commanders. Well, we can't keep this because we don't have black mana, so free mulligan. All right, we're going to keep this because we can turn to Cathar. We're going to play Temple. Land on top. Guess we're gonna keep that. No, we're not. We're gonna try for better than that. We would like an untapped land, please. No idea what Witch's Cauldron does. Sacrifice a creature, you gain 1 life and draw a card. Alright, we're gonna play this. We're gonna Cathartic. We're going to discard 2 cards. What is this creature? That's Extinction Event. Yeah, we'll discard. No, we'll discard the Extinction Event. That might be a mistake, but we'll find out. Alright, we drew 3 cards. We did draw some land. That's good. We've got Platinum Angel in our graveyard for Olivia shenanigans. They're on Edgar. Edgar, the Charmed Prince. It's Olivia versus Edgar. It's Olivia versus Edgar. We're doing it. It's the wedding. The wedding is in full effect. We'll play this. We're going to play this on black, I guess. No, I guess on red. Yeah, play this on red. We'll play Baron Moor as our land for turn. Because we don't have anything else to cast. Now we have 5 mana next turn. 5 mana means we can either Gaunty or Chupacabra. They're playing for Rexian Arena, so they're going to be drawing extra cards. They can... interesting. We could even reanimate. I think we're going to play Gaunty. I'm not too worried about their 2-1. They've probably got some cool stuff in their deck. Holy cow. Alright, yeah, it's this one. I was going to say, what does this other card do? Let's see. Let's make sure we're not blinded by how cool this card is. Yeah, the biggest bummer here is now we really, really want land 6. Come on, deck. Show me land 6. Untapped land 6, to be specific. Alright, they've got lots of little creatures. That's not what I said, deck. Play Chupacabra, kill their little guy. Do we just reanimate? I think we're just going to reanimate Platinum Angel. Oh, no, we're not. We're not. Because, yeah. Cancel. Change of plans. I guess we're just going to Gaunty. Oh, this isn't Gaunty. This is Chupacabra. Well, that's fine, too. We'll go ahead and kill their Midnight Keeper. Stop their draw card shenanigans. Guess we're going to go ahead and hit them for 2. Yeah, we'll go ahead and hit them for 2. That's fine. Put a little pressure on them. And then next turn we have 6. So next turn we can do all sorts of things. I wonder what we're going to do. Castle. We're going to play Olivia. They've played Edgar. Let's play Olivia. I want a picture of a battle state with Edgar and Olivia on it. We're going to attack, and we'll bring back Platinum Angel. They can block with Edgar. Edgar notably doesn't really die. Edgar dies, but now he's just going to turn into this... he's going to turn into the coffin. Turn into the coffin, so he's going to spit out a bat token each turn. Oh, it's... What is he spitting out? Oh, he's spitting out one fall. Oh, epic downfall. Oh, Platinum Angel down. Oh, and that exiles too, doesn't it? Yep, exile target creature. Alright, so yep, that was a bummer. That was a bummer. They've got a handful of stuff still. We've got a Gaunty. We've got a Gaunty that we get to bring back when we attack with Olivia. Alright, so... We're going to play Lily. Lily is a huge card. We're going to make a zombie token. We're going to attack. We're going to bring back Gaunty, tapped and attacking. We get another Gaunty trigger. Gaunty notably says you may... I think we're going to take Amaria's Call. We'll make some angels. That sounds good. Yep, can't play it as a land, it looks like. But yeah, we're getting them down. Alright, this game's been sweet. This game's been sweet. You may look at that card for as long as it maintains, and you may spend a mana as though you may look at and cast. Yep, it's a cast trigger, so we can't do the other thing. Yep, there, Edgar, gonna make more things, and then on a couple of turns, Edgar comes back. Edgar would like to have some words with his bride. They're having some... Oh, no. All right, yep. Elspeth Conquers Death. Going to hit the Olivia. We're going to take action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we draw land, we have 8. Gonti goes away because of that. Yep, that is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Lots of things headed that way. We'll block like that. We get to draw a card. They have to pay for life. If we draw land, we get to bring back Olivia. We didn't draw land there. We get another draw. Oh. Brutal. What are we going to do here? I don't really think that's helping us. We could Murderous Rider one of their creatures. Can we make them sack too? No, that's not good. What's in our graveyard? Not a ton of creatures. Do we want to do the Plunderer? Plunderer, yeah, I guess this draws us cards. And we would like to draw cards. Discard 1 card. We will discard... we'll discard Seasoned Pyromancer. Feels like that... The point where Seasoned Pyromancer is at its best is done. We draw some cards. We drew land. Play a land. Uptick this. So now we can do lots of things. Got bonds. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 6 mana. 6 mana. I kind of want to play this. Yeah, kind of want to play this, so I'm going to. Oh, no, I'm not going to, because they want these treasure tokens to stick around. So yeah, actually, we're just going to pass. We're just going to pass. Sorry, opponent. We had time. We had thoughts. We had thoughts. Because we want to cast Olivia next turn, right? Do we have cards in our graveyard? Yes, we have Chupacabra. We have Chupacabra to bring back with Olivia. Edgar is back, so we'd like for Olivia to come back. Oh, interesting. Well, now we need to cast this while this is happening. We'll go ahead and exile Edgar. Don't know if that's the correct play, because they just get to keep spitting out 1/1s, but that's what we're going to do. Oh, they're going to sack Edgar. Okay, yep. Edgar gets sacked. They get to draw a card and gain a life. That's fine. I mean, not really an oops. Like, I wanted Edgar off the bat. Oh, oops, they put him back in their command zone. Okay, that was an oops. That was an oops. I'm sorry, opponent. It's such a bummer. In Paper Magic, of course, it's like, oh, I accidentally put him over my command zone for a second. It's like, no, just put him, flip him over, turn him into the coffin. It's so weird that there are some things you just can't do in regular Magic. Well, yep, we're on Keep Lily Alive. Keep Lily alive. They have to keep paying 4 to do this. I'm just not sure if that's what they want to be doing. We're going to be casting Olivia this turn. We get to draw a card. All right. Things are going good. Looks like we're going to win this one. We'll be 2 and 3 if we win this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they've got a handful of cards. Kaya. Interesting. Put a Ghost from counter up to 1 target. Ooh, they're exiling Lily. All right. That's a good plan. Well, yeah, we are going to play the Crimson Bride. We are going to go to combat. Oh, what's in their graveyard to bring back? Right now, nothing, because it's only their graveyard, right? Your graveyard. So we actually don't want to kill Kaya this turn. That's annoying. Well, yeah, we're just going to attack them then. 2 attackers. We'll get to bring back Chupacabra. Chupacabra will destroy the token, so they don't have a blocker. We'll keep attacking them. And we'll hit them for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're going to lose a life during their upkeep. Go down, so they're getting low. They are getting low. Play this land. Is this over on this side? Oh, it's a Reanimator spell. Alright, so we've got lots of stuff. So if Olivia dies now, we're going to let Olivia go to our graveyard and hope it doesn't get exiled. Oh, they bring back Midnight Reaper. That's not a bad thing. But actually, that is a bad thing, isn't it? Because, yeah, it deals 1 damage to them, and you draw a card. So I guess they're going to keep gaining life over here, aren't they? Swords to Plowshare. Oh, that's a bummer. Olivia doesn't go to our graveyard, so we do have to recast Olivia if we want to do the thing. Okay, Olivia down. We're at 19. Well, I guess we're going to see how they attack. Vanquishers Blainer on Vampires. They're attacking. We can bring back Olivia. We can bring back Chupacabra. Are they just dead? They have 1 mana up. Right? Chupacabra's in our graveyard again, right? So, go to combat. Attack them. Attack them. Chupacabra comes back. I guess Chupacabra. Did Chupacabra get exiled? Yeah, Chupacabra got exiled. That's a bummer. We'll discard these two. Make some tokens. That's an interesting draw. Take them to 3 again. Go to our turn. Take them to 2. Close. Close, 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 close. We're gonna have a lot of flying stuff in the air this next turn. I guess interesting to see what they cast and what they do. We've got some blockers. Pyromancer down again, but we could just keep bringing back Pyromancer to keep drawing cards and discarding cards. We've got Rankle to discard now. Rankle can come back. I don't know what that does. Here's the battlefield. Target creature... What? It's hard to read. When it enters the battlefield, exile target creature controls until this leaves the battlefield. Okay, yep, nothing I can do about that, right? So, enters the battlefield, exile target creature to opponent controls until Bishop of Binding leaves the battlefield. Whenever Bishop of Binding attacks. So this only works when it dies. So, yep, nothing I can do about that. Olivia going to go away for a turn. We could just put it in our command zone again. Yeah, we're just going to put it in our command zone again. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I think we can cast it. And does Olivia kill them? I guess Olivia doesn't kill them, does it? We really need a big, cool, scary card in our graveyard. I mean, it might just be Rankle. Uh-oh. Just sacrifice a creature, sacrifice one of our non-blockers, and this notably has lifelink. So, going to get to hit us for a whole bunch. Holy cow. 6, 10, 14. We have to block! We're going to double block this because they can't activate it. We're going to go to 2. They're going to go up to 8. They're going to go down to 7. Alright, they're at 7. Can we 7 them this turn? Well, it looks like we can play Olivia. 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can play Olivia. Unfortunately, Olivia brings back Seasoned Pyromancer. So 3... I don't think playing Olivia does it, right? Playing Olivia. Hits him for 3. And yeah, we don't have other ways to make them sack things, so I think we need to just wipe this board. But they've got the ghost counter things on them, and what does ghost counter do? Return to his hand, and they get flying token creatures. Oh, man. So we need exile effects. Or do the ghost counters also work when it gets exiled? And this creature card dies or is put into exile. Oh, wow. Yeah, things are crazy. Do we have to Olivia and try to... Do we have to Rankle? I guess we Rankle, right? It'd be so much better if we weren't at 2. Rankle Amiria's Call. Hit him for 3. Make him sacrifice a creature. We could rebirth targeting Rankle. Just not sure if that does anything. This is 1, 2. Oh, and this makes me lose life, right? So no, I can't do that. They've got a handful of stuff. Do you have indestructible? Yeah, I think we're just. But if we just no attack, well, we've already clicked no attack. Oh, that would have taken them to 1. So this would have been 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think we would have taken them to 1. So I don't think we would have killed them, which is very good news. They got Blood Artist now. I think Blood Artist does kill us, right? So we don't have anything that's gaining us life. Wow, what a game. Here comes Edgar. Here comes Edgar. Yeah, as long as they attack with everything, we are dead. What a game. I wonder if there's things we could have done differently that turn, or that game. We should have attacked. We should have attacked with Rankle. Because then this attack would kill us both. Yeah, they got us. They got us! Yeah, what a game. That was sweet. That was sweet. Unfortunately, we are having struggles with the Olivia deck. We're doing things, like we got them low that game. We've got them low the other games, but Olivia deck just not quite getting there. And we haven't gotten to reanimate anything huge. We've reanimated Woe Striders and Seasoned Pyromancers and Woe Striders, Seasoned Pyromancers. Did we reanimate I guess that one game when we had a really cool picture. That was this game. Earlier in this game when I thought we had it won for sure. Yeah, going back on it, I think if we had killed the Lifelinker early, I think we would have won this game. That Lifelinker, I think, gained them so much life that we lost. All right, this is a, great hand. We get to turn 1 Temple, turn 2 Hive, Cathartic, discard our big expensive card, and yeah, so we're gonna keep this. We would like to not have to discard our. We would like to not discard, and we're drawing land. That's good news. So let's see what we're going to draw. Bedevil. I like Bedevil in my hand. I would like Bedevil in my hand. They're on Tulane. They're on Bant Tulane, so we are on team Kill Tulane. So I guess we're going to discard a land. We'll discard this and this, because we're going to draw 3 cards, so surely we'll draw some land. Wow. Well, I mean, technically a land? So yeah, this turn, I would love to kill that. I would love to kill their mana ramp. I can play Mountain. If I play Mountain, I can kill that, right? With Bedevil? Yeah. I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah, we're going to play Mountain and kill this and hope that they are having mana issues. That's too much mana. Too much mana to give them early. They get to cast Tulane if we let that resolve, and they just get to keep drawing cards. So, yep, now they only have 3 mana this turn instead of 5. So we'll see if that's going to stop them. Alright, we drew an untapped land, so we can turn 4 something. We don't have anything to cast on turn 4, so instead we're just going to play this as a land. We'll play Mind Stone. If Mind Stone resolves, we have 6 land next turn. 6 land next turn is very good. They did get a stop there, so they might have a counterspell of some sort. Because, yeah, they don't have enough there. We've got Giant Creature in our graveyard. They're playing Tulane. So we have to play Ravenous Chupacabra now. Like, we would have loved to have played something else. Well, actually, never mind. Play that. We are going to just go ahead and Bale Shield. They will get to draw a card off of this, but I think it's worth it to be able to get to play Olivia this turn instead of having to wait. So, yep, Haunted Ridge. Olivia. All attack. Bring it back. Oh, that was a cool animation. We did it. All right. We actually, turn 6, played Olivia and played a big scary thing. So now they have Day of Judgment. Yep. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yes, we will take the action. We will put that into the command zone so that we can play it again here in a couple of turns. That's fine. Play this. I could shoot up Eye Tyrant. We're not going to, though. Like I said, we've got Olivia again next turn. Notably, Marag went back to our graveyard, not to anywhere else. Next turn, we could also, if they play Tulane, we can just steal it with a Crowan War. I mean, they might have Brazen Borrow. Oh my goodness, that's even better to steal with a Crowan War. So yeah, we're going to play that. They're going to draw a card. We are going to try to steal that with Crowan War so that we can draw some cards. My turn. Wow, alright. Don't play land first, so that we get to draw a card. Crowan War. I would like that to be my Tatiova. Looks like they've got some sort of counterspell. I wonder if they've got Negate, if they've got Brazen Borrow, or if they've got... Alright, no. Well, yeah, we will draw a card. When a land enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life and draw a card. 1, 2, 3, and we've got 4 mana. Yep, Brazen Borrower. Brazen Borrower resolves. You can cast it again. We don't currently have the other land. I think we're actually just going to play Chupacabra. We'll play Chupacabra, and we'll kill Tatiova so they don't get any draw card trigger effects. And now they could play Tulane for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, they would have gotten to draw 2 cards there because of Evolving Wilds. Wow, that went really well for us. That went really well for us. Playing Snowlands. I wonder if they're playing Blizzard Brawl? I wonder what the big snow effect is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Interesting. They chose not to play anything. They could have played a lot of things. I think we're going to try to play Olivia. Right? Yeah, let's see if Olivia gets countered. If Olivia gets countered, that's fine. Or not Olivia. Professor Onks. If Professor Onks gets countered, that's fine. If Professor Onks doesn't get countered, we're going to draw some cards. Oh, no. I guess we're going to draw a card, right? I will draw a card. Yep. That didn't go great. All attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now we have to draw a land to cast Olivia. They're drawing cards with Harmonize. What does this do? Here's the battlefield. Another creature gets -X, -X again. Turn, you lose X life. Ooh, that's interesting. They're not playing anything with their Crowan War. What else do you do? Start creature cards with total mana X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. What creature cards do we have over here? Just Moron. So that's 6. So I would have to play 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which I totally can't do. This thing does have... Oh, it doesn't have haste. I thought it had haste. Yeah, that's such a bummer. Such a bummer. So yeah, we're just keeping up our kill spells. We're just going to keep hitting them for 2, and if they cast anything, we've got kill spells galore. We've both got a lot of cards in hand. Feels like they don't want to cast anything because they know about the Crowan War, so they're just kind of waiting it out. Yep, that's fine. No. 3/1 in the air that can't block our creatures on the ground. I guess that is notably annoying because it can block Olivia, but it doesn't kill Olivia. So I don't know if I'm worried about that. We're going to... We're not going to kill that. It's our card that's over here. Eat to Extinction. Got lots of removal spells, but they're just not playing anything we want to remove. I guess it's Murderous Rider time. Maybe it's going to be one of these 4-drops. I guess it's 4-drop because we want to see what's in our hand. We'll take 3. 3 is fine. Yeah. Take into the 3. Eat to Extinction. We're going to try to Eat to Extinction Brazen Borrower. We get to look at the top card of our library. If it's a land, we'll keep it. If it's not a land, we'll send it. Ooh, never mind. We will keep that. That is an exception to what we were just saying. They probably have a counterspell. They probably have Frilled Mystic. is my bet. And now we don't have enough mana to do the other things. The Torrential Gearhulk. Ugh. This is going terribly. This is going terribly. I mean, they get to draw another card. They get to cast this. Man, one more turn. I wonder if we misplayed on the Akroan War. I wonder if we should have recast Akroan War and stolen Tatiova again instead of killing it with Ravenous Chupacabra. But we haven't drawn land, so it's not like we would have been drawing cards off of it. Yeah, big bummer. Big bummer. Yep, they're bouncing their... Oh, they're making a token of it and bouncing it. Wow! So much ramp. So much ramp, and now we can't attack. They can cast Tatiova. We've got, you know, removal spells or whatever, but they can just cast it 3 times. Yep, here comes Tulane. Cast, draw extra cards. They notably don't have flyers. So I guess if we draw land, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we draw land, we can play Olivia. If Olivia resolves, we're attacking them for 7 in the air. And that's kind of our game plan. Doesn't feel like Olivia's going to resolve. We're going to block. Chupacabra into our graveyard gives us another thing to target. How does this work? We didn't draw land, though, so it just doesn't matter. Well, we're going to have to destroy target creature. We need them to not be bouncing Torrential Gearhulk. That would be ideal. Got Restoration Angel. We will again attempt to get rid of Tulane. Alright, this time it resolves. So Tulane just goes back. It costs 9, but 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They can cast that and still have like 6 mana left over. Yeah, they're just flickering this to get to draw more cards. And now they have a flying blocker. Yeah, now they have a flying blocker. We can scoop it up now. That was... Man, I guess maybe we'll see what they're going to do. Yeah, they're going to play Tulane. This has been brutal. It's been a brutal morning. Did we win the first game? Is the first one we lost, and then we've lost 5 in a row? Ooh, Elder Gargaroth. I mean, they've got fun stuff for us to steal now. But boy, does it not matter. We need to draw... I don't even know. 4, 5, and give everything -2, -2. Oh my goodness. Yep, big old hit. It's a tapped land. It's a tapped land. So yeah, we're dead. Now we're dead. They just turn everything sideways and we're dead. Wow, that went terribly. That went terribly. Well, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. That one, I mean, Tulane is also a fun one. Like, we printed them from really getting to do the Tulane things, but my goodness, the Gearhulk's Sublime Epiphany, is that what it is? That was too much for us. Sublime Epiphany into Gearhulk Sublime Epiphany into whatever else they did was brutal. Brutal, 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 brutal. Let's keep trying. Let's try again. Yeah, Olivia. Olivia was my most excited Brawl commander, was my most excited new commander. And we've just been getting destroyed with Olivia. Olivia has not been doing the work we wanted her to. We haven't even... Alright, so Tormenting Voice on 2. Unfortunately, we don't really have good stuff to discard. So that's not great. This doesn't make red and black. I keep thinking that makes red and black, and it doesn't. So I guess that's what we're going to play first. Turn 2, Mountain Tormenting Voice. Make sure we're going to draw cards. What are we going to do now? Yep. Mountain Tormenting Voice. We have to discard 1 card. We'll discard Extinction Event. Looks like they're going to be on a different style of deck. I bet. Drew exactly the wrong land. Well, if they don't play a creature here, they're Agonize Remorse. Yes, they're going to take a look at our hand. Let's take a look at their commander. 3/5 double strike for 4. Whenever this creature mutates, deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls, and you gain 4 life. Alright, we're going to play Krinko. Krinko notably going to, you know, make them have a kill spell next turn. If they don't have a kill spell, Krinko gets to do cool stuff. They do have a kill spell, right? Yep, that's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate for us. We don't have anything else to cast, so we'll just play this and pass. We'll go ahead and cycle this desert at end of turn. Yeah, and they get to take our only card. Wow. Wow. Things have just been lining up so well for our opponents. They've just been destroying us. Right, we've got 1 creature in our graveyard because, yeah, they exiled Woe Strider. Yeah, we'll cycle. See if we can draw a removal spell. We don't draw a removal spell there. And Gonti's interesting. We know about this card, so we'll play it. Play Gonti. Gonti also has Death Touch, so we would get to do a fun thing. Oh, got an Olivia. Do we want their Olivia? What does this do? Attacks each combat if able. Choose 2, 3, or 4. This has protection from each mana value other than the chosen number. This card seems crazy. Yeah, we'll take that one. We have our own Olivia. Yeah, this card seems nuts. Alright, let's see what they're going to do. Unfortunately, they're going to get to also exile our graveyard. They're going to exile our graveyard. We only have one cool creature in it right now, but, you know, still not good. Still not good for us. They got to draw a card off of that for some reason. Does this let them draw cards? Or was that... was 4? Alright, that was before their turn. Oh, because they wanted to exile Gonti. That makes sense. That was well done. Double striker. Rankle. Rankle is interesting. Rankle... Does Rankle change things? Yeah, I think Rankle changes things. I think we'd like to play Rankle. I will try to attack. We'll each sacrifice a creature if Rankle succeeds. So yep, their commander goes back, and now we have a creature in our graveyard for if Olivia gets to attack next turn, which would be super. If they tap out, or if we think Olivia is going to get to actually attack, we'll cast Olivia. If we don't think Olivia is going to get to attack, we'll cast the Unscarred. So they're reading it. They're seeing what Olivia does, seeing what they want to play. They're playing 3, so they currently have 2 mana up. 2 mana up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That actually went super well. So yes, we will play Olivia. We will attack with Olivia. Get the attack trigger. Yes, we will bring back Rankle. This has happened multiple times now, where they've had a thing that exiles while we've had Malachor Rebirth in hand. It's been brutal. Rebirth, oh, and then that exiles Rankle. Ugh, this has been brutal. This has been so brutal. Like, that would have all happened had we done it the other way, too. But man, it's just been brutal. Dark Ritual, they're doing fun things. They get to do Dark Ritual fun things. What are we going to do? We can't cast Olivia next turn. I mean, if we draw, I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we draw a mana, we can cast Olivia. They have a Tybalt. They have a Tybalt now. They are exiling the top card of our library. We don't even have creatures in our graveyard. They got us. They got us. They've got us. They're drawing 3 cards per turn. Yeah. Wow. Olivia. I did another segment of Brawl. I've probably played 20 games of Brawl with Olivia, and I've only won like 3. Olivia, and that's, you know, that's totally also could be on me. Maybe my deck is built completely wrong. Maybe I should be playing a lot more discard spells. Maybe we should have tried to go much more top heavy. The problem is, like, we kind of went top heavy with creatures. I'm not sure how much more top heavy we could have gone. Yeah, which is just a bummer. Just a bummer. All right, they're playing Nathoi. Nathoi is like a graveyard shenanigan-y thing. We don't have any discard spells. We've got early ramp. We're going to keep it. We're going to keep it and see if this does the things. We'll play this on turn 1. We'll name black, so we've got 2 colors. That's good. Nathoi, 5/5 for 5. Whenever this creature mutates, return any number of target creature cards with total power 10 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. So they can return creatures from the graveyard to the battlefield. That's their plan. That is the game plan. So we'll see how that goes from then. Different names, 10 or less, right? Or 10 or less. No, they don't even have to do different names. Of course, they're going to have different names because it's Commander, but... Alright, well, that's an annoying draw, to be perfectly honest. We're going to play Magda. If they kill Magda, it does give us, like, a, you know, little bit. If they kill Magda, we have a creature in our graveyard to reanimate. That is my theory with playing Magda. Well, yeah, we're going to attack. We're going to attack and make a treasure. If they block, that's fine. Like we said, puts Magda in the graveyard. They don't block, we're probably killing this thing in some other way, but they do block. They also... So we'll play this, we'll play this, and then we'll play Guardian Project. So we've got lots of mana. Auto pay. If we draw untapped land, we have 5 mana next turn. If we don't draw untapped land, we get to play Terror of the Peaks. Rex Sage. Main deck Rex Sage. I mean, it's a perfectly, perfectly reasonable card to be playing in Commander. But man, what a bummer. What a bummer. So, we didn't draw mana. It's just so brutal. So we can play this for 1. Which I guess is what we're doing, right? Oh no, we can't even play this for 1. We can play this for 0. Let's go ahead and kill the Rex Sage, right? Oh, has to be done with Kicker, so... Nope, we'll just pass the turn. We'll probably Kulagon's Command, kill Rex Sage, kill something else, maybe make them discard a card if they don't play anything. Alright, yeah, they're not even attacking. Alright, well... We will... Oh, I could return a creature card from my graveyard to my hand. Do I want to do that? Gives me the Magda to play next turn. I think we're just going to have them discard a card, and... So I'd like them to discard a card, and I would like to kill their creature. That's fine. Unless they have heroic reinforcements. Feels like they have something here, because they're kind of waiting, or maybe they were just choosing what to discard. They discard Old Stick Fingers. We drew a tap land because of course we did. Yeah, I'm just going to pass. Next turn, we have Terror of the Peaks, which is probably what we're playing. They're keeping up removal spells. Change of plan, right? No, it's still going to be Terror of the Peaks. We'll play Terror of the Peaks. They'll kill it. So if we draw another land next turn, we get to do Olivia plus Terror of the Peaks. As long as they don't exile it. It could definitely be playing exile. Field of Ruins. Field of Ruins, and then big Fatal Push? Question mark? Is that what's happening? Yeah, we'll just take Swamp. It's fine. We're still on 5, so that's fine. They've got 3. They could play the Mythos that makes us sack a thing. We would have to sack Terror of the Peaks since they have their Abzan colors. They're just passing turn. Or, I guess, yeah, they're just passing turn. Alright. Well, that's good news for us. Binding. They have Binding. Again, that's okay. That puts this into the graveyard. Untapped land. Untapped land. Not an untapped land. We'll play Tormenting Voice, right? Tormenting Voice. Do we want to just start getting the attacks in? Is that more of the plan? Yeah, I think we're just going to start getting the attacks in. So again, this makes them have to use a kill spell next turn, potentially, or just regular attack. And we still have, as soon as we draw land number 6, if they hadn't had the Rex Sage, this would have gone so well. But they did. But they did have the Rex Sage, so this has not gone so well. 1, 2, 3. They've got 5 mana still. That could be all sorts of things. We still aren't drawing. Alright, well, we're going to attack for 4. Attack for 4. There's nothing to exert on. We're going to play Mind Stone. And we're going to play Tormenting Voice, and we're going to discard this card that's been sitting in our hand forever. card you. Notably can be reanimated with Olivia. Wow. I will play Cold Steel Heart. Cold Steel Heart on black. I guess one of these probably should have been on red. We've got a lot of red creatures now. Assassin's Trophy. Deal. Take the action. We'll find a mountain. We might actually just be playing Valky now. Valky might be our play next turn. Hydra. Hydra's a big boy with reach. So we do have to get rid of this Hydra, which means we're going to play Valky. We're going to play Valky, Exile Hydra. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. There's a lot more graveyard hate. There's a lot more just random graveyard hate in this format than I thought there was. We will exile Hydra, so we'll get to go find a land. We'll exile your graveyard, other graveyard deck, because they're also trying to reanimate things from their graveyard, right? That's only when the creature mutates, so they need a creature to put this on. There's Garruk. Garruk notably can destroy planeswalkers. Oh. It's not going to. I would like to exile the top two cards of our libraries, please. I don't have any creatures in my graveyard currently. Well, I would like creatures in my graveyard. But we have to kill that. That would give us 4. Like Timeless Witness, no value. That doesn't seem like what we want to do. Play the Hydra. Go find a land. I'm on the battlefield tapped. Oh, we actually need to kill these, don't we? So that they don't have this to, or we could exile their graveyard when they go to do that. That's fun. So yeah, let's actually just go ahead and play Bajuka Bog. I would like to exile your graveyard so that you don't get to do the fun things. I'm going to play Burning Tree Rune. We're going to take the action, and we're just going to put 2 very big creatures. We're going to give them the choice between 2 very big creatures, right? Tali. Ulamog. Submit 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're very close to casting both of those creatures. So one's going to go to our graveyard, one's going to go to our hand. Tali's going to go to hand. Ulamog's going to go to graveyard. We're going to pass the turn. Maybe we should cast Baleful Mastery. We should have cast Baleful Mastery to destroy Garruk. Yep. That's our bad. That was a huge mistake on our part. Because, yeah, surely they're going to kill Valky at this juncture. We'll see. We'll see. Well, I guess they actually want to keep up something, right? They've got 2 cards in hand. One of them, it's like they have to have a removal spell, right? So Olivia surely isn't going to get to attack. But if Olivia gets to attack, things are great. So if they leave Valky on the board, we're just going to keep upping Valky. Do you have any other text on you? No, that's fine. Do these things have Death Touch? No, just to get loyalty counters on Garruk. And then if they -6 Garruk. Oh, Garruk doesn't destroy. So then -3 Garruk. And if they attack Valky, I guess we have to destroy one of their tokens. And they get to draw another card. But then we might get to cast Olivia. And Valky is also high enough to where, oh, it's only artifact or creature. I was going to say Valky can't exile Garruk. Interesting. Interesting. Well, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? They've got 4 cards, so they've definitely got options. We also have options too. We have an abundance of options. Kind of want to make a Valky deck. Kind of want to make a Valky Brawl deck. Valky seems like one of the most powerful things you can be doing. Valky just very, very powerful Magic the Gathering card. Seems they're either taking their time or they're decided to do something else, which, you know, would be kind of a bummer, because this is a very interesting board state. Like, this game is not over by any means. I mean, even if they have triple land in hand, like, they can just attack Valky and, you know, knock Valky down. But whenever we get a little bit of time like this, I like to say, hello, welcome, my name's Elsewhere. If you're watching this video, if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much. And if you're a new viewer, also thank you so much. Welcome, 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 welcome to Historic Brawl. This channel, I post a video every single day. It is usually Historic Brawl fun stuff or Historic Best of 3 fun stuff. We like to play more off the beaten track stuff. If Standard gets good again, I'll play Standard as well. This weekend, I'm playing new commanders every day from Crimson Vow. If you enjoy the content, if you could like, comment, and subscribe, that helps me a lot. I'm a little over 2 weeks into my YouTube journey, so those things do make a huge difference. That would be great. Okay, we just get to go to my turn. I would like to draw 2 more cards, please. They might have been trying to goad us into playing the Olivia, and then they have Kill Spell. But I think it's worth the risk, right? Let's do it. Olivia. Next. Attack. Olivia's going to attack Garruk. We would like Garruk off the battlefield. Oh, we're doing it! We're doing it! Olivia and Ulamog, best friends! Maybe this will be the screenshot that we use. Maybe this will be our promotional screenshot. But yeah, alright. So we still have 4 mana available. So we're probably going to play the untapped land. That way we have Baleful Mastery up. If this hits them, right? Oh, no, that's only on the attack trigger, so they didn't have to mill 20 this turn. Oh, man, I wish we could see what was in their hand. If you do choose to comment on this video, yeah, let me know what you're enjoying. Let me know if you're enjoying the Historic Brawl videos, or if you're enjoying the Historic Best of 3 videos more. Let me know if you want to see, what new content do you want to see? Which do you prefer? Is there a new card is there a new legendary that you really, really like and you would like to see? We played Slug Monster yesterday, and now we're playing Olivia. We did it. All right. 2 and 6. But yeah, let me know what your favorite cards are, and if you want to see me play something. If you have a Historic Best of 3 deck that's really off the beaten path, we've got a cool one coming up. We're probably not going to win a single game of Magic with this deck that I have concocted, but we're going to give it a try. I'm excited to give it a try. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully we'll do some fun stuff. All right, let's take a look at the deck. But yeah, that was an interesting... I think we had fun games. I hope this is still fun to watch, even though the home team, you know, got... beat. A little bit of a preview of what's to come, what terrible deck is to come in the next couple of days. But we did get to do some Olivia things. I mean, that game, we reanimated the Bull with Olivia before. We had Edgar versus Olivia. That was fun. That game, I probably punted. I should have killed that Lifelinker earlier. If we'd killed that Lifelinker earlier, I think we would have won that game. But Olivia... we need more, I guess, maybe more all-in. I don't know. Do we take out the removal spells, or do we put in more removal spells and, like, more board-wipey things? Do we craft a Languish? Do we play, like, Burning Down the House, or some of those cards? Do we need some more board wipes? Feels like, do we want to just, like, stop playing the little creatures so we could take out Magda, we could take out Kalain, we could take out Shambling Ghast, and... Stitcher Supplier, or we could take out Krinko's Sin Prodder. Krinko's Sin Prodder would probably be the 2 that I would take out the fastest. Maybe Woe Strider as well. they didn't seem to do much. So that's 3 cards that we could play more. Do we need more discard spells? Because we saw Magda, that game, I believe. Magda did get us some early treasure. And I like Kalane and Stitcher or Shambling Gas for that same reason. Getting that early treasure, I think, is very important when we have all of these giant expensive cards that we're trying to cast. Is there another? We need another like really cool 6 or 7 or above drop for these colors. That's a creature. We could definitely lose Professor Onks. Professor Onks has not been particularly impressive. You know, Rise from the Graves might be a little too hopeful as well. We've seen that in these games, there's just a lot of Bajuka Bogs. There's a lot of just random graveyard control. We had our graveyard get exiled multiple times. So we might want to play a little less on those effects. We might want to make sure that we're doing well without our graveyard, because we're really just trying to do Olivia things this game. And we did succeed. We had some fun Olivia times, but that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching the video, and please like, comment, and subscribe. That would be so helpful and so kind of you, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.